my colleague Shivam joining us on the broadcast to give us more update on the ground zero because he is at the stadium. Shivam, a complete chaos. We were just listening to your ground report where the fans were mentioning that he was there, Messi was there at the stadium for 15 minutes, but they couldn't even catch a glimpse of him. What was the situation around? Were they like told something else? Did the management tell them that they will get to meet or catch a glimpse of Messi, and that's why this whole chaos unfolded?
Well, exactly this happened now. The fans were in a hope that they would get to at least hear it from Messi, something about the Kolkata, something about the football. But right now, what they were saying, Messi was only surrounded by the politicians and big personalities. And then suddenly it happened. We have people now who are angry.
Everyone was involved and they did not let us see Messi. For what? We were awake whole night. Okay. My child, he would have almost got trampled because of the fault of the administration. Satatlu had no business. If he wanted the administration to meet the 3 tickets, why did he charge?
It's not about, I correctly agree to most important promises which were made to example. We were first promised that he will play. Later the declaration came that he won't. Second, the inclusion of Rodrigo de Paul and the Luis was because he was organized a football clinic for the young players. Yes. And all those young, they were on the stadium. They didn't get back with Messi for even 1 second. For even 1 second. These promises were made to us. At least we could.
So you could please show us how much did you pay for it?
Yeah, I bought 3 tickets. I can show you 2. 11,800 per ticket. And without this, we had to pay extra for district.
Okay.
District charge money. But to go and cut the tickets physically, they didn't send us to our
people who have said that they pay thousands of rupees, but they were almost cheated. When Messi came, he just did 1 round from the ground, in which also he was occupied with the people, he was occupied with the politicians. They did not get to see him, they did not, even through the main screen. So forget about seeing him live, but through the big screen that is currently present here, they did not get to see him. So this is the current situation here. People are angry, they have thrown bottles, they have thrown whatever they bought. Now also the prices of food inside is almost thrice and 4 times. Even they have thrown that food, chairs were thrown, and we have seen kind of, chaos erupted where people were trying to barge into the main ground just to have the word with the organizers. However, the organizers left. This entire area has been, caught even for the media cameras, the media, movement also right now. This area is barricaded. Now up to the organizers to tell what actually happened and what was the promise given to them and what actually they delivered. There's a huge difference between that.
Total scam.
Right, Shivam, thank you so much for joining us with all those details here. We are joined by Kunal Ghosh of the TMC party. Thank you so much for speaking to Times Now, sir. As you just heard, fans are just upset because, they claim that they were promised to play and young players were also at the ground. They thought that they will catch a glimpse of Messi. But what really happened? They have spent thousands of money. They were waiting since 2 a.m. for just a glimpse, but what we are seeing right now on our TV screens is complete chaos. Fans are really disappointed because they have spent thousands of money and they were promised something else, but what's happening on ground is something else. They feel cheated.
Right, this is practically most unfortunate thing. And practically I support the emotions of the football fans. I am not only a politician, I am vice president of Mohun Bagan Club also. What happened today, this is shameful, totally shameful. Some people, they just guarded Lionel Messi. He should have been allowed to move alone and face the crowd. But the crowd became totally disappointed. They couldn't see him clearly. So there is a reaction, and that is totally most unfortunate. Till now, we are collecting the details.
Sir, one more thing. They were also saying that the fans were claiming that there were no big screens also. Like usually we see at the stadium when you can't actually catch a glimpse of the of an icon, a sports icon. But there was no big screen also to just basically catch a glimpse. I'm being joined by Sukanta Majumdar of the BJP party. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast here at Times Now, sir. Sir, 2 main things. First, fans claim that they were cheated because they were told something else. They were told that, you know, Messi would play with them, they will get to meet and greet him. But what we are seeing right now is a complete mess. They feel cheated. And second, what was the arrangements like at the stadium here, sir? Because the security personals are there at the ground in the stadium, and what we are seeing is actually very unfortunate, because we at India believe in celebrating sports, but what has turned right now is complete chaos and a disappointment actually.
Is chaos and total chaotic situation has been done by the TMC, because whole program, this program of sports, actually, when Messi is in which Messi about to participate, that program has been hijacked by the TMC workers, and as a result, it happened, and you see, this is the law and order situation of the West Bengal. Even the professionalism of the police is such they cannot maintain a huge crowd. So this is the reality of the administration in the state of West Bengal.
Right, that was Sukanta Majumdar joining us on the broadcast here. Thank you so much for speaking to Times Now, sir. Now, viewers, two main things, or the main thing, of course, the BJP is claiming that it is the complete collapse of law and order in Kolkata. The TMC is saying that we are actually analyzing what actually happened. But here, one thing which is absolutely clear, and it is important to know, that the fans have been cheated. Now, we saw, my colleague Shivam brought us the ground report where the fans were claiming that they were told that they will have a chance to meet Messi. But what we see and what we have been seeing for the last 20 minutes here on your screens, these three visuals tell you the bigger story. One, Messi came at the Kolkata stadium. Hundreds of fans were waiting and they couldn't meet Messi. This is the main disappointment which they are experiencing at this point in time. My colleague Shivam is at ground zero to bring us more details. Another ground report for you to bring the reality of the story.
We are currently reporting from the Salt Lake Stadium, and right now the mood of the people have changed. These are the fans that have come to watch Messi, but right now they are in utter disappointment and they are now throwing the bottle, showing the disappointment. They are saying that this is the bottle right now being thrown at the administrator, at the organizer, saying that this was a complete scam on their part. What they are basically alleging is that they did not get to see Messi. Messi did 3 rounds here. He did not play any football, but now the fans are not in the right mood. They are right now also, as you can see, clicking off the board. They are now tapping and punching on the boards, and this entire arena, the boards have been dismantled as well in some parts. You can see right now they are now throwing down the boards. The bottles have been being thrown at the stadium in this particular part, and right now the boards are also being torn away. This is the current situation at the Salt Lake Stadium, where people are disappointed. The security officials are also right now, you can see bottles being thrown at them. They are trying to save themselves, and now they are having all the security equipment with them. So now what will be the administration has to say about this is something that will take in answer. Shivam Sharma reporting for the Times Network.
Right, viewers, that's the big question which we are also seeking answer for. What will the administration actually say for the chaos which has unfolded at the Salt Stadium in Kolkata? And of course, the angry fans there at the stadium are demanding answers, because they feel cheated completely, because they have spent thousands of money to catch a glimpse of their football icon, and they have been waiting for hours now, and many such reactions have been lined up for you to tell you what actually fans are demanding at this point in time. Listen in.
We are being joined by certain fans who are not happy with the way they have been treated in the stadium. What happened?
So, the management did nothing. They gathered around Messi, and any visitor was able to see Messi properly.
Not seen Messi.
No, not seen. I have paid almost 12,000. More than 13,000 I have paid to see Messi. But the crowd, see the crowd, saw them. Everyone is disappointed.
How long Messi was in the ground?